But yeah, feel free to have a seat. I'm going to wax poetically. It's only going to be about 2 minutes anyways. I don't know about you guys, I suffer from depression from time to time, especially during the seasonal change. It happens. We get down on ourselves. It will happen from time to time. And I remember when this happened, I lost my home the first time the real estate market crashed. I lost everything. I lost my identity. I lost my home. I lost my car. I was on the city bus for about a year. I was very depressed, and I asked my dad. I called him up. My dad's always been the rock with the family. And I call him up, and I'm like, how do you do it? How do you remain so unaffected by other people's bullshit? Life throws us monkey wrenches, and you stay centered. How do you do it? Before I went to stoicism. And he said, son, if I were to give you $5,000 right now, would that solve most of your problems? Thinking that he would. I said, yeah, it would. He said, son, then you have no problems. If $5,000 in cash is all you need, that's not a problem. There are people right now that are dying of cancer, the brain tumors. There are kids overseas that are in problems that money cannot get them out of. You have no problems. Like, shit, all right, I get that. A couple of years, fast forward, I had a student in here, I won't name any names, who came to me in high school. He said he was a little suicidal, going through some depression. And I sat him down and taught him some of the esoteric things that I learned about just perspective. And I told him this, I said, do you realize right now there's a kid with one leg in Africa who's got no family, living in a hut, who's dreaming of having your life right now with all your problems. Like that's his upgrade. And that's like 80% of the world. Mumbai, Africa, you name your country. There are people that are dreaming of our lives right now that are going, that is it. They think that all of a sudden they won the lottery for having our problems. And I think sometimes when we get into these lower states and these lower stages, to remember that kind of stuff helps out a lot. I know it helped me. But I had to be ready to hear my own self. I wish I had somebody like me talking. And I do. I have my own little people that I get it from. But maybe one day you guys will share stuff with me and it'll inspire me to do something different. So if you're ever feeling low, if you're ever feeling at those low points, maybe remember these little talks, that there's someone out there that's begging to have your problems, and all of a sudden it's a perspective shift, and you're like, all right, my shit's not too bad.